Hey there, gamers. My name's Chris, and here I'm going to do a review of the group MMOcat.com. I play a game called Star Wars The Old Republic. It's an MMO that has a number of different ways that you can unlock features in the game, and there's actually a well-documented, uh, well, cartel coins versus credits system where you could actually unlock things using the premium currency that you can purchase, or you can unlock it using credits depending on what kind of level your legacy is. There's actually some great insight onto which way is cheaper so that you could stretch your in-game dollar. There's also the infinite number of things that you can't purchase with anything but credits. So I wanted to talk to you about buying credits with the real world money, and this is how I dealt with these guys here at MMOcat.com. Now, in Star Wars: The Old Republic, you see plenty of advertisements for uh, selling credits. You know, it happens. Everybody talks about it. It's actually fairly controversial in any MMO. Um, but what I want to talk to you about is my dealings with here. I went with MMOcat. Kind of initially, I went with them because of their site design. They, when I went through here, I'm just gonna go ahead and close this little chat window, and I chose the game, and I went to the server that I dealt with, and I said, "Hey, I want to buy $1,000,000." All right, so they talk about delivery and customer service and so forth. So I hit add to cart. All right. So it wants you to write your character name in here. So we're going to go ahead and type in test and confirm the order. Now all this information is exactly what PayPal wants you to put in there to verify your kind of purchasing. This is all the information that you would type in on, eBay. You just might not realize it because you've already set up your eBay account and you've told them all this information. Anyway, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to go through the next steps, and it brings up, PayPal. All right. Now, the reason I went with these guys is it didn't actually make me make an account like you see over here on the left to do business with them. I went to 4 other sites and they all wanted me to make an account to do this. Now, just to kind of take a step back, by the very nature of using PayPal, they're going to see your email address. So there's lots of people that seem to think that you're going to get your account hacked, you're going to get your stuff stolen, you're going to get your, it's a big scam. Well, I can't really say to any of these other companies or groups or other games, but the guys at MMOcat, they mailed me the credits, which was the whole point. I had no problems. I got no warnings on any of my email addresses, any of my PayPal accounts. Uh, I just hit the order button, and then I signed out of the game and I went to bed. Um, there was absolutely no problems. It brings up the PayPal account and it does the purchase, and that's it. Um, there was a time when I was in game and I saw that the in game uh, purchase amount was slightly advertised slightly lower than the actual on the page amount for it was like $4 versus $4.50 or something like that, which I can understand. Trying to update this thing daily is probably a nightmare. So this little chat thing, I just opened it up and it started a conversation with whoever's running this. And he said, that's fine, I'll do it for the lower amount. And gave me the email address to PayPal to. Sent it within 30 minutes, which is actually the lowest amount of time that you can get in Star Wars outside of getting mail from one of your own accounts. So, delivered immediately. In fact, between myself and my friend, we've purchased a number of times, a number of different quantities. And the only problem we had was when my friend, unbeknownst to me, had created a unverified PayPal account, and they were like, hey, you're an unverified account, we don't want to get stolen from. I think that's funny because everyone accuses these guys or companies like this. I'm not saying these guys in general. I've never heard any accusations against the guys at MMOCat, but this whole industry just makes it sound like they have such a reputation that you're going to get your stuff messed with, that these guys were actually worried about getting stolen from because it was an unverified PayPal account. So in the end, they went ahead and everything worked out. They got the information they needed, and my friend verified his PayPal account and got it all taken care of, and that was it. He got the credits he had wanted to flush out the rest of his account, and got it all taken care of. So there's such a controversy over buying credits from a third party. To them, it's a business. To some of us, it's a means to an end, so we can, go to work, come home, play the game without, sacrificing too much of our time to it, to get the in-game currency to do the things we want to do in-game. So, my review of MMOCat, the guys at MMOCat.com, is totally a thumbs up. They've worked with me. They've ironically worked with me through the little chat box or through just normal purchasing methods, and done everything that they said they were going to do. And as much as it's a controversial thing to buy gold from or in-game credits from a third party, it was my means to an end, and I was happy. I've bought stuff through the cartel market and had to sit there and wait for it to unlock so I can actually sell it on my account for like 30 something hours, 36 hours, whatever the number is. And so I couldn't sell it. Meanwhile, could come in here, spend a couple of bucks, get 1,000,000 credits, buy whatever it was I wanted from the marketplace in like 30 minutes. Worked out for me. Anyway, so my name's Chris. The guys here at MMOCat.com treated me and my friends fairly and honestly, just like they, just like any old business. So that was my experience was with them in Star Wars: The Old Republic. All right. Well, thanks for listening to me, and have a good one.